A very good morning to all the students. This is the lecture number 7 for the Power System 1. So, in today's topic, we are going to discuss regarding the skin effect. So, we can say that the tendency of alternating current to concentrate near the surface of a conductor is known as skin effect. So, whenever an alternating current flows through a conductor, the current will going to concentrate near its surface. So this effect will known as skin effect, and inside the conductor it remains hollow or no current flows inside the conductor. So why this happens? Because due to the inductance of the various strands, the inner strands offers high inductance as compared to the outer strands, because in the inner strands more flux links with the inner strands as compared to the outer strands of the conductor. So due to the increased flux linkages in the inner strands, we can say that the current will always follow the path of low resistance. So current, instead of flowing through the inside of the conductor, it starts flowing over the surface of the conductor, and this effect is known as skin effect. Whereas as compared to the DC supply, the current will uniformly distributed along the whole cross section of the conductor. So by looking at the skin effect, the skin effect it depends upon the following factors. The first factor being the nature of material. So the nature of material will depend greatly to skin effect, what kind of material we are using. And the next one is the diameter of wire. So the diameter of wire increases. If the diameter of the wire increases, the skin effect will definitely going to increase. Third parameter is frequency. Skin effect also increases with the increase in frequency. The last diameter is shape of wire. So depending upon the shape of wire, skin effect is less for the standard conductors than the solid conductors. So in the end, we can say that it may be noted that skin effect is negligible when the supply frequency is low, less than 50 hertz, and the conductor diameter is small, less than 1 centimeter. So in these two particular cases, 50 hertz से कम frequency हो या 1 सेंटीमीटर से कम diameter हो conductor का, so skin effect do not occur. So we have to remember one thing, that skin effect occurs in an AC conductor, whereas skin effect do not occur in DC supply. It only occurs in the AC supply. So the next effect which we are going to discuss is the proximity effect. It is of greater importance, proximity effect. The proximity effect generally occurs when there are two conductors in parallel and the current is flowing to both the conductors. So the current distribution in the adjacent conductors will be affected by the presence of other conductor in its vicinity. So this is known as proximity effect. अगर कोई दो कंडक्टर पैरेलल में फ्लो कर रहे हैं, पैरेलल में है, अगर उनमें से करंट अगर फ्लो कर रही है, तो एडजेसेंट कंडक्टर में क्या इफेक्ट पड़ेगा बाय द अदर कंडक्टर इन इट्स विसिनिटी, दैट इफेक्ट, what effect it induces, that is known as proximity effect. So with the help of two diagrams, we are going to understand what really is proximity effect. So with the help of two diagrams, so these are the two diagrams which will clearly explains the proximity effect. So let us look at this diagram. So this is conductor A and this is conductor B. So current is flowing inwards. You can say that current is flowing in inward direction. So by applying the Fleming's left hand thumb rule, the thumb will give the direction of the current, that is inwards, and the four fingers will give the direction of the flux. So the flux is rotating in the clockwise direction in this conductor, and flux is rotating in the clockwise direction in this conductor. So in this particular case, we are assuming that both the currents are flowing inwards, both the currents are flowing inwards. So when flux is induced around the conductor, in this conductor the flux is induced around this conductor, the flux induced at the outer ends, the flux induced at the outer ends due to the same traction will be more. So the more the flux induces out the outer ends, look at these three equations. The formula for the inductance is rate of change of flux linkage with respect to current. So the value of inductive reactance is 2 pi Fn. As the inductance increases, the inductive reactance also increases. The value for impedance is JXL. As the XL increases, in the end the impedance increases, which is also known as resistance. So by looking at these three equations, we can correlate that as the value of flux linkage increase, the value of inductance increase, which in turn increases the value of inductive reactance, and which in turn increases the impedance. So by looking at these three equations, we can say that uh, as the more is the flux linkage at the outer periphery, the current, the more is the resistance, and the current will always follow the load resistance path. So current will flow through the half part of the conductor. So half part remains vacant. Okay, current will always flow to the half part of the conductor. So in the second figure, we are assuming that current is flowing in the opposite direction. Let us assume that current is flowing in the inward direction represented by x, and in this particular case current is flowing in the outward direction. So by applying Fleming's left hand rule, the direction of alternating flux. So flux, how flux induces? Whenever alternating current flows through a conductor, alternating EMF flux get induced across it. So the direction of the alternating flux is detected by the Fleming's left-hand rule, thumb rule, Fleming thumb rules. So the direction of flux in this direction in the clockwise, and the direction of flux in this is the anti-clockwise. So more flux is induces in this portion. So more flux is induces, more resistance will offer this portion. So more will be the resistance, less will be the current. So current will flow across the outer periphery. In when the direction of current in one conductor is opposite to the other, current is going to flow through the outer parts of the conductor, and the inner parts remain empty. So factors which depend upon the skin effect. So proximity effect also depends upon the following factors. The first is known as frequency. As the frequency increases, the proximity effect increases. The second is diameter. As the diameter increases, the proximity effect is going to increase. Then the construction of conductor, whether it is solid conductor. In case of aluminium coated steel reinforced conductors, the proximity effect will going to reduce. And the last one is diameter. If diameter is greater than 125 mm square, so we can easily say that the skin effect is going to be neglected. So this is all regarding today's topic. Thank you guys.